It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Yeah, check, okay.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P12. Right, that's us down into P16 now.
That!
have the data for that request. Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16.
What the hell is going on with my rear?
Sorry about that.
excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work.
Look at that! Oh my god!
Formula One returns to Interlagos once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his third championship here in 2012, and just 4 years later, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Alex Albon, and Ocon, Hamilton, Jackson, Mayer, and Carlos Sainz, Gasly, Norris, Nico Hülkenberg, and Antonelli, Hadjar, Colapinto, George Russell, and Yuki Tsunoda, Stroll, Behrman, Bortoletto, and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse. But what we're looking for today is a reaction. Interlagos, always one of my favourite weekends of the season. Love Brazil, adore this track.
Absolutely spot on, Crofty. I wish you could pick this circuit up and place it, copy-pasted on multiple different locations around the planet, because it is sensational to watch, sensational to drive. And for all these drivers here in Brazil, it's a great time to get stuck into this Interlagos circuit. It's an anti-clockwise track, lots of important corners to get right, and it's a track where you can make or lose an awful lot of lap time.
All right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now.
Max, radio check from the pit wall.
Yeah, radio check.
Loud and clear.
Fastest tyre at the moment.
Radio check.
Yeah, loud and clear.
decent parking. Let's try and get a good launch as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. DRS now available. Piastri's behind. Time last lap, 1 minute 18.5. They're all fresh softs. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. That's Albon behind you, and the time last lap, 1:12.1. They're all fresh softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Albon behind. Time last lap, 1 minute 11.5. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop.
A -5 brake pads and the thing just doesn't turn. It's unbelievable.
teammate behind, 7.8 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're in 15th. And the time last lap, 1:17.0. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
What the hell is going on with my rear?
Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, Charles, let's try and climb up the order. I'm setting you a new target. Push, push.
Okay.
Nice move, good job. Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
Well done, Charles.
Thank you, Brian.
ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge.
So we're 7 laps remaining.
Piastri's behind you now. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Time last lap, 1 minute 11.3. Okay, Charles, Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
Cool.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, nice work, really good job with that target, mate. Piastri's behind. Piastri's behind you now. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old, and the time last lap, 1:10.8. Got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Gap to your teammate behind, 26.1 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 26.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 10th place. Time last lap, 1 minute 13.0. Final lap, let's go, final lap.
Yeah, just sliding around out here, mate. Front and rears.
Yeah, understood. We believe he's overheating. Like to gain the back.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Oh, what a... Oh, amazing. The car was incredible today, really. Well done, guys. What a race.
Charles Leclerc, what a drive, what a victory. He wins.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
From lights out to the checkered flag, each and every driver has this moment in the back of their mind. Now it's time for their celebrations. Our podium, it awaits. And who gets to take the top step of the podium? Yes, it is I, Leclerc, Charles Leclerc on top. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.